Hey guys, what's going on? I hope the volume control is okay because I don't have my mic in. I left it upstairs. I'm not going back up there and getting it. I'm not. So hopefully the voice comes out clear and you guys can hear me through the camera mic here. Usually what I do is the recommendation for the day, and it is Justice League Crisis on Two Earths. If you have not seen this animated DC movie yet, I highly recommend it. It is awesome. The what they call it, the Injustice Gang. Yeah, has Ultra Man, Owlman, Superwoman against the Justice League, and it's awesome. And this one has a little short for the Spectre, so if you guys can find that. I wouldn't mind getting this on Blu-ray, but I don't see a point in getting it on Blu-ray if I have it on DVD. I got tons of these. I might be doing a video, because there's 30 of these things. There's 30 DC animated movies already. I might do from best to worst, and that's going to take some time, because doing 30 movies and trying to like piece which one goes where, it's just insane. But that's a video I'm thinking about doing. Leave a comment down below if you guys would want to see that. But today is Sunday, and it is comic review day. And today's comic is going to be Spider-Man. This is volume 2. This is the Marvel Knights run of Spider-Man. Now, they didn't have too many issues, but the first was, I think, was a Green Goblin story. The third volume, I think, is Dr. Octopus, but this is probably the best out of all of them. I will get into it, and you'll see why. Yeah, so sit back, relax, and hope you enjoy the rest of this. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in 2 seconds. Alright, so here we go. Let's get into this beautiful, beautiful book. Written by Frank Millar and drawn by Frank Cho. I really love Frank Cho's art, especially the women, if you know what I mean. You'll see once we get in the book. But he has a style for Spider-Man that is just friggin' awesome. I just love it. I love it to pieces. Just look at. Now this is from the previous book. He was teamed up with Black Cat. I almost say Catwoman, but yeah. It opens up with Eddie Brock. He is selling his Venom suit to the highest bidder. Yeah, he just doesn't want to deal with it anymore. I don't think. And like, this is what I'm talking about. Frank Cho's art of women, like big asses and big boobs. Sorry if there's any kids watching this. But the last fight in the last volume, Peter Parker got really messed up, and he was almost unmasked. They almost figured out who he was. Now this is before Civil War, so no one really knows who Spider-Man is. But they're kind of just dealing with stuff, rent, money, because in this storyline, Peter is his high school teacher. So they're dealing with marriage woes and bills, and MJ's been keeping stuff from him. Not too much yet. Spider-Man's kind of just doing his thing. There's crazy Dr. Ock. I love this panel. Just the cops are just, you know, they want to unmask them. They want to get the money because there's a reward now. And so they're all just jumping on them. They're more of a kind of a boring story. Go see the X-Men. Whoops. Now, this part's good. the other parts were just like filler, but this part's good. Now, all the criminals in New York City, like everybody, has just gathered for this auction. They're auctioning off something. Everybody wants in, and nobody knows what it is. It's a big secret. And then they find out that they're selling off the Venom suit. And it's a $10 million buy for this Venom suit. And everybody's freaking the hell out. So everybody wants it. Then they got a little side story with Lizard that takes 2 seconds. I want to get to the meat and potatoes of this. Okay. So, this mob boss basically buys the suit for his weak, pathetic. This kid's a loser. This kid's a big ass loser, and he wants power. So he basically, that's why his dad buys him this suit. And dad's going, yeah, sure, here you go, $10 million. And the kid doesn't even know what to do with it. But with the Venom suit, he knows who Spider-Man is. Because that's the problem, with Peter wearing the black suit, and then Eddie getting the black suit, he inherited basically all Peter's memory, so he knew who Peter was. So now this new guy has all of Venom's memory, so he knows who Spider-Man is. Now we see Peter at like a class reunion here, and he's showing off MJ, and all the bullies are going, Jesus Christ, and they're going to swirly him, and they're gonna like pick on Peter again, and he's like, "Are you guys out of your mind? You're grown ass man." And then Venom busts in, the new Venom. Kind of takes Peter, starts beating the shit out of him. And one of his classmates learns that he's Spider-Man, and Venom just kills him outright. Now that's what I love about the Marvel Knight Spider-Man. They just go balls to the wall with the violence here. So Venom kills a bunch of people. Now Peter is thinking that it's Eddie at this point, but the new guy's going Angelo Fernantio. I don't know, it's Italian. And he figures out that it's not Eddie, it's this new guy, and he has to stop him. So they're having a big fight. Now with Venom, his thing with Eddie was protecting the innocent lives. Now this kid does not understand anything about that. He just wants to kill Spider-Man. He wants to prove himself to his father. So he doesn't really give a shit. So he sneaks up on Spider-Man, and he punches a hole right through his chest. But it wasn't the actual Spider-Man. It was some dude in a costume. And Spider-Man just freaks the hell out and just beats the crap out of him. Now they're talking, and Spider-Man's talking to the suit. And the suit basically just abandons him like in mid-flight here. And he goes, you don't have enough be enough man to have a Venom suit. And Spider-Man tries to save him, and he kind of goes splat. And then you find out that Eddie Brock tried to commit suicide. Now here's the big thing. Jameson put out this hit for this reward about finding out the identity of Spider-Man. Now Peter was really sneaky about this. He got his son, posed his son to become like a Spider-Man, so he would drop it. And so Peter's going, what about that reward money? And he's like, what about the prize money? And he was about to give him to it. And Peter's like, I don't want $500,000. And he's like, no, 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 you're taking the money. So Peter takes the money, but he gives it to this waitress that he was kind of rude to in the beginning of the book. But to change her life around for her son and whatnot, he gives the money away. But then he gets a phone call from somebody and that knows he's Spider-Man, and he's coming after him. And you'll see who it is if you keep reading the series. But yeah, great series. I love it. Especially love this book. I know I kind of flipped through stuff, so I didn't give too much away with the story. But you guys knew about the story, but you guys didn't know about the story. You guys got to read the story to really get into it. But yeah, pick up Marvel Knights Spider-Man. It's a really good series. I love it so much. But that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope the audio comes through. I'm going to have to listen to this, make sure everything is okay. But yeah, leave me a comment down below if you guys want me to do a ranking of the DC animated movies. If you think that'd be a cool idea, that might take a while to do. Yeah, but that's it. And so throw me a comment, leave a like, and if you have not yet subscribed, please do. And as always, guys, I love you, and I will talk to you later.